This is Minding Your Business with the Lancaster Chamber of Commerce. And I'm Chris Spiker of Antelope Valley Florist.
I'm Aaron Goldstein from Goldstein Digital. Our first guest is Rob Lenton from Lenton Company.
Hey, Rob.
Hey, how are you doing, Chris?
Wonderful. You and I go back.
A long way, a long way. I think like 30-something years ago, my dad did some work for you and your dad at the florist shop, and I think those shelves are still standing tall.
They're standing tall and straight, and that was a treat. We had real professionals on the job, and that was a lot of fun. And that's what we say, every 30, 40 years you got to remodel.
Yeah, so it's about time now, right?
It is about time. So how long have you been in the AV?
Oh man, I came here in 1965. That is over 50 years ago. Hard to believe. Like most kids, we tried to leave a couple times, but lived in LA a short amount of time, lived in Albuquerque. But since 1997, I'm here to stay.
What was the decision to stay in the Antelope Valley? How did that happen?
Well, there's a long story. It's on our website, but basically my dad was in business and I was not working with him at the time, out of state, and then unfortunately he passed away suddenly. I came back and became partners with my stepmother, and we've been partners in this business for now almost 30 years.
Wow. And now you even have a storefront.
Oh my gosh, I have an office with a door.
Wow.
That is amazing. But more importantly, we actually have a design center where we can bring in customers. They can see their work on a large TV and 3D modeling, just like HDTV. And it's a place where they can pick out all their selections. So it's a great space. We've only been in there since November, so we're still kind of learning our way, but it's just been an amazing experience, and we're so glad we did the move.
So you can bring clients into your office. It saves you dragging all the samples out to the house.
Exactly. And that's what we used to do, and we did it for many years. We pretty much specialized in kitchen and bath since the last recession, so 2007, 2008. And Heather, our designer, would schlep all the materials to each individual house. There's some advantage to that because you can see how people live, but there's much more advantages to be able to bring them to the office, see their design on a big screen TV, and then once they see the design, then just stay there and start doing their selections, whether they're picking out grout or tile or cabinets or whatever they're picking out.
All the nitty-gritty, everything, all the details.
We will not start a job until every last thing down to the grout color is selected. So unlike the shows you see where they rip out the kitchen and then they go to store shopping, not us. It's all going to be decided before we start.
And those reality shows, oh, we got to demo the whole thing.
Yeah.
Oh, I can't live with this.
Yeah.
It's the wrong color white. I just tear it out.
Just tear it out, or of course it only takes 15 minutes, right? 20 minutes to
you
do
can
a
do it
show.
yourself.
Exactly.
Just
So,
a hammer and a trash can.
Not a problem.
Yeah.
No, it's not quite reality, as you know, and but we're quick, but we can't get an entire kitchen done in 20 minutes like they do.
Well, if your average client is like me, it might take several years for them to even come to a decision.
Most of our customers have been thinking about a job for a while, or they might have had a change in circumstance. Kids have moved out, kids have moved back in, mom is moving in. We see a lot of that, and so their circumstances might have changed, and then we just try to change their life through remodeling.
You mentioned website and location.
Yep. Yeah, our website, lentoncompany.com. We just recently remodeled the website itself, and we're still migrating some more current content. You can also check us out on Houzz. I don't know some of your listeners, but it's HOUZZ.com. It's a very popular website for remodeling architects, designers, and we have a page there also.
I need to make sure to put that in the taglines.
Yeah,
So
it's
when
a great place.
People type it, our little video is going to show up.
Perfect. And you can review us. We have some great reviews on Houzz also.
So specialization, kitchens,
Kitchen and
bathrooms.
baths, pretty much. We'll do any kind of remodeling on the interior of a house. We'll even do additions. But predominantly it's kitchen and baths.
So on my house, let's just use my house for
So
example.
let's do that.
35 years old.
Uh-huh.
When the next buyer comes in, they're going to go, this kitchen.
Mm-hmm.
And so if I put money into the kitchen now, might they come in and say, "Ooh, I love this"?
They might, and that's actually one of my questions. Is this the next house? Is this the last house? When are you going to be moving if this is not the last house? If you're only going to be there 2 or 3 years, your decisions may require something a little more muted. Maybe not invest your dream and spend all that money. And that's something that I take into consideration. If this is the last house, do whatever you want. paint that wall orange. Do purple cabinets. I don't care. I'll do whatever you want.
So you're kind of a marriage counselor too.
I joke that Heather, my designer, is 70% interior designer and 30% marriage counselor, and that is tested every day.
Yeah, every day.
Mm-hmm.
Whew, what a
Yeah.
process.
Yeah.
What makes your company so special, and how have you survived all of these years?
Part of it is we've bobbed and weaved a little bit through the Southern California real estate and boom and bust. Like I said, we specialized in kitchen and bath starting in about 07, 08. We've done ground up construction, we've done custom homes. So part of it is being a little bit flexible. Part of it is just staying power. We've been here for now 30 years. People know that we're not going to leave. They know that we are part of the community and our reputation is, sacred to us. We desire to do a good job for people. We desire to change their lives.
I know you, so when I see your ad in the paper, I go, oh, there's Rob.
Mm-hmm.
But you really do a great job of promotion, and I think you're pretty busy. So why do you spend money when you may not have to?
It's developing the brand. It is having people, when they call us, they have an expectation of what we do and what we can do. We are not for everybody, and I don't mean that price-wise. It's just our system and what we do. So we just you have to continually put yourself out there and remind people that you're there. You have to tell them what you do and kind of how you do it. And yes, we are very busy right now, but we're still not going to stop. We're still going to go to meetings. We're still going to get out in the community. Still going to put ads in the Valley Press, social media, and all that kind of stuff. You can never stop doing that.
And you're a member of the Lancaster Chamber.
We are. We've been for many years, since the early 90s. I try to go to meetings as I can. It's a great place just to see other business people and just talk to them and what they're doing. It's not just marketing. It's just being part of the community.
And joining the chamber, it's not just about, oh, I'm going to join and I'm going to get business.
No, it's not. It's more, I look at it more as a place to meet other business people or people that work for other businesses. I'm not out there pushing my card to everybody. It's just to be part of the community and maybe help some of these. Now you and I have been in business all these years. Maybe we can help somebody that, is just starting out, just joined the chamber. I know you send them flowers and give them a great welcome. But it's just to say, hey, I've been in this community for a long time. I've survived. Welcome in. How can we help you?
It's kind of introducing people and encouraging people.
Yes. Yeah, I think so. I think that's a big part of it. And just to be around, right? I mean, people see you every meeting or so, and oh yeah, that's Rob. And I think he does kitchen remodels.
There you go.
Exactly.
That's all you need.
That's it.
And then it's in their head.
Yeah.
So what sorts of things are you involved in the community?
Besides going to the chamber meetings, you might see a crazy orange tandem bicycle riding around the AV. My wife and I love to ride bicycles.
A two-seater.
A two-seater. And we also ride with High Desert Cyclists. I know you know well of that. Your wife's very involved in that.
Yay.
But one of the things we're very passionate about is last year we were a major sponsor for Walk a Mile in Her Shoes. And that benefits the forensic office at the Antelope Valley Hospital. And we were a major sponsor, and yes, I did walk a mile in 4-inch red high heels. I do not recommend it for everybody.
Well, is that on your Facebook page?
There is a picture of me in red high
dig
heel
that
shoes.
up. Yeah, we have to maybe put that on the. It's for the cause, right?
Yeah. But we did it last year, and we're going to continue. It speaks to me. I mean, obviously, I'm married. I have 2 married daughters now. Most of the people, even though I'm in a construction company, are women. And it just, their mission really speaks to Lenton Company.
Yeah, Mary Reyna over there.
She's a great person.
At the Forensic Center.
Very,
what a job she does.
Very dedicated. I took a tour before, and it's sad that office has to exist, but it's amazing that it does, and the work that she does for women that have been abused or whatever, and that they don't necessarily have to go in the ER. That they can go to this office in a nice, quiet, safe environment and get checked out.
Yeah, and Mary's working on a one-stop center, so they're not shuttled around from office to office. They can take care of everything.
I mean, as a male, I don't know if I can relate, but she does wonderful stuff.
She does. So back to the bicycle.
Yeah.
Because that's really
so we
what
do
it's all
long.
about.
Yeah, we do long touring. We've ridden the entire coast of West Coast all the way from Vancouver to Mexico. We did it in 3 trips. self-contained, mostly camping. That's just our vacation. So this June, we're going to fly the bike. That's one reason we got a new bike. It actually comes apart. And we are going to fly to St. Louis, and we are going to ride 1,100 miles to Pierre, North Dakota, along the Lewis and Clark Trail.
You know, I think Aaron should go along, follow you on a bicycle, and document that with photos.
With a video camera,
With
or a
video.
GoPro, or just come along.
What do you think, Aaron? An
We'll
800-mile bicycle ride?
We'll talk.
It's about 50 miles a day, and you know, come on.
Nope.
But what a great adventure of the mind that is.
It's amazing, and you know, you're very non-threatening on a bike. So we ride up to people and say, you know, how are you doing? And first, after their shock of riding a bright orange tandem bicycle, hey, where are we going to lunch? We'll go to, you know, this place or that place, and it's always great stories.
Great stories.
Yep, yeah.
So you make a living, and now you make a life.
That's the goal, right?
Yeah,
That's the
positively.
goal. Yeah, yeah.
That's what keeps Rob happy and excited.
You bet. You bet.
Well, I really appreciate you being a member of the Lancaster Chamber. You're a member of the Palmdale Chamber also.
We are. Yes, we are.
There's a lot of chambers out there,
Yes. Yeah.
and it's a big investment in time and money.
Time and money, but well worth it. Well worth
And
it.
your father was involved.
He was involved. Yes.
I think somebody, in the old days, the ambassadors wore red jackets, and I think there were a couple of red jackets maybe in a closet. You might go look.
There might be, and I'm sure somebody would like to see a jacket on me too.
Well, we're always happy to have you involved. Contact information again?
The easiest way is just to Google us or go to our website, lentoncompany.com. But if you want to call and talk to us, it's 661-273-9179.
Rob Lenton, Lenton Company. Thank you.